All right, quick question. When was the last time you changed your mind on something? Like, some people think changing your opinion or changing your mind on something is a weakness. Everyone says they're open minded, but they treat their beliefs like once you make it, no matter what age you made it at, that that shit's locked in forever. It's an ego problem because most people don't defend their beliefs because they're smart or right. They just defend them because their ego's attached to them. And once you glue yourself to an identity, you like believe you're trapped to it. And then that's when criticism can feel like a personal attack, even when it's not. There's like a fear of looking inconsistent or looking like you're switching up on yourself. Even even not yourself. Like, let's say you have a friend and they did something wrong that you don't agree with. Some people would rather defend that friend who they believe is wrong than to switch up and say, yeah, I don't rock with that. Because they think they'd be bad for changing their mind on something. But changing your mind is never something that's like wrong to do. And it's the fact that people would rather die on a hill of something stupid, mind you, than to admit they were wrong in front of other people. On social media, it's way worse because everything you say is just a stance on something that you are expected to defend forever. Like, first impressions are permanent to some people, and they believe that a take that you gave to them at like 16 will be the same as the take you give to someone when you're 25. Like, your opinion should not stay the same. If your opinion that you had when you were 16 is the same when you're 25, then you just didn't grow. You're still 16. And it's not good to hold yourself as a prisoner to your old self. When you change your mind, sometimes it might feel like a betrayal of yourself, but it's really just growth. In like a general sense, when someone holds a opinion and they argue it proudly, they feel dumb when new information comes out that proves them wrong. They would just double down instead of adjusting because it's easier to protect that side that you're on than to rewrite yourself, basically. Because as I said, people attach themselves to their opinions. There's a culture of I must be right. Online debates for real in 95% of comment sections aren't even about trying to understand or even get a point across. It's just battling to see if you're right or if you're wrong. And people talk past each other. It's not trying to get like a new opinion or a new take of something. The concept of somebody nowadays saying I was wrong is so damn rare. But that statement in of itself will show maturity and your intelligence and strength to change rather than your weakness to stay the same. When you update yourself, that's what changing your mind is. It's an update. When you update your beliefs and build like a new version of yourself instead of just going on the default choice that you made when you were younger or whenever, you start to adapt. And when you adapt, you're harder to embarrass and harder to be manipulated. It's good but not seen a lot because most people don't do it because their pride is too high to change and be able to say, yeah, I was wrong. There's a lot of things in this world that people don't question. A couple of things being the career path that they might have chose when they were younger. Let's say when they were 14, right? They get into college now at 18 and their idea of what they wanted to be one might not be the same. But because they made that when they were 14, now they're stuck in that and think, all right, I need to just thug it out and continue getting this degree to it. But if you changed your mind when you got it in college, shit, change your degree, you know? Relationship rules that they might have gotten when they were kids from their parents by watching how they interacted might not be how you want your relationship now to be. So why still go with those old rules? Why not go with your new rules that you've thought of? These are things that most people don't question why they're still doing because that's what just feels normal. So that's what they'll continue to do. There's a weight that lifts off your shoulder when you do decide to change and do what you want to do. On the college one, for example, when you actually decide to do and study in a field that you actually enjoy now, that shit will feel 10 times better than working to try to appease your 14-year-old self. Changing your mind isn't a weakness or something to be ashamed upon. It's a growth. The same way that the world will change, you change too.